I'm choosing like the most uncomfortable position to sit in. Actually, it's not that uncomfortable. But first I'm going to do doc sock with everyone. I recorded like a 30-minute video I wanted to be edgy and record it on my like Mac on photo booth, but the file corrupted, and it's so sad because I just don't know how to get it back, and apparently this is actually a problem for a lot of people. So yeah, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਦੁੱਖ ਤਾਂ ਆਇਆ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਦੇਖ ਸਕਦੇ, but it's fine. It is what it is, whatever. Yeah, so basically what I said in that video was that this is kind of like a new little segment, but then like I kind of have a lot of weird segments. I guess I'm just trialing a lot of things because I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but like these videos are for me. Even though I'm acting like I'm talking to someone else, I've realised that for me, I need to say things out loud a lot to like clear things up. And that's why a lot of my videos are rambly, but that's because that's how my brain works and that's the thought process. So there's that. Yeah, so anyway, I've gone on a tangent again. So I'm doing like a new segment which is kind of like a FaceTime chat with my friend vibe. So anyway, the reason I actually thought, like, what would I even speak about if I speak to people on FaceTime? And the thing is, the best conversations are always the conversations where all you know is you've been speaking this whole time, but you have no clue what you've actually been talking about. So I'm hoping that's the kind of energy we get from this. I want to make another separate video about the long form movement that I think we should all get back on, so remind me to do that. Secondly, I also am going to need to sit down and make a super long video talking about all of the logistics behind planning my Japan career trip, the like tracking my tracker, whatever. I'm gonna like step by step talk through it all, maybe add some clips. I finally finished editing all of my Japan career videos and they're all ready to go. I have noticed though that my videos take me up until January 2025, but to me it doesn't really make sense for me to be posting that sort of stuff basically 6 months later, so I might have to rejig all of that, so you might be seeing them sooner rather than later. Yeah, so I'm going to do like a really long video talking about like where we stayed, like behind the scenes things, if I can remember, like stuff that we didn't record, because even though I have so much footage and so many pictures and stuff, I actually didn't record that much at all. So yeah, it will be like nice to like talk through it all, kind of like reminisce. I might get my cousin to do it as well, like with me, I don't really know. Also, we're planning our Singapore trip, like the actual like logistics of it, this weekend, so I might record that a background call because I think it will be really interesting to like show people like how we plan stuff. I don't know if anybody cares. I've already missed the trick by not recording when we actually booked the flights and the hotels and the F1 tickets, because that was a whole thing. Like we say we're going to do something and then we start doing something else, and then the trip just gets a little bit out of hand, which is kind of what happened with Singapore part 1, so let's see what happens with part 2. Also, my India Airbnb cancelled and we're a month from going. So annoying. Basically, I'm going to India in July, but we're doing it differently from how I've ever done it before. So I haven't really been to India since like I was 14, so that was like 12 years ago. And we're doing it differently in the sense that we're like doing a sandwich trip if you can call it that. So I'm going to spend the first half part of the trip in Delhi, then we're going to go to Punjab, and then we're going to go back to Delhi. But this part, the Airbnb that cancelled, was our first 4 days in Delhi when we arrived. And you want to see the ridiculous message that they said? This, Donnie, oh my god. I need to cancel because it's spelled BCZ. My neighbours are being hard on me for hosting cause spelled CUZ. Guest la, I don't know what that means. Usually party and loud music. I'm going with my mom and my nan. We will all be asleep at 9. I've requested the B&B team, which is not what it's called, but whatever, to help me cancel without any consequence. So now we need to find a new Airbnb or a new hotel or somewhere to stay in Delhi. I will also be hopefully recording then, and you'll get to see all of that content too, maybe. I don't know, if we don't know where we're staying, but we'll see. Anyway, back to more light-hearted. Oh, my knee. I always twist it weird. Back to more light-hearted topics. Earlier on, I got recommended a video from Brad Mondo. Now, I'm sure everybody knows who Brad Mondo is, but he got really popular during COVID because everybody was like trying to cut their own hair, dye their own hair, and he would react to people's videos and like their fails and stuff like that. But he recently got re-recommended to me, and I think the reason he got recently re-recommended to me is because he has a do-it-yourself DIY like Sabrina Carpenter hair tutorial. And oh, we love Sabrina Carpenter's blush, we love her music, and of course we love her hair. Now, I'm not going to do it myself because I will probably mess it up, and I have quite a few events that are coming up. So I do have a hair appointment next week to get my hair cut. So I need to find a picture to show my hairstylist. And where do you go to get all inspirations, for example, for nails? You saw, I don't know if I've shown the video, but these nails. Also, it takes me so long to find inspiration for like nails and stuff, but whatever. You go on Pinterest, the most amazing platform of social media, the least toxic, just amazing. I'm a Pinterest lover. I could live on Pinterest. Pinterest needs to be of bigger hype than it is. I know people that like download it and then delete it. Why? It should never be leaving your home screen. In fact, it's literally at the top of my home screen, so like people need to really calm it there. Don't be getting too big for your boots and deleting Pinterest, because Pinterest is absolutely exactly what you need. However, I need to now find a picture to show him, because I showed him last time. So I used to always get my hair cut like blunt, because I have like a bit thinner hair at the bottom because my hair like stopped growing properly for a bit, and like it was a whole thing. It was my fault. I should have been eating better. I have, you know, like just a bunch of things. So I wasn't doing that, and I was under the impression that when you like cut it, it wouldn't look good because of the layers. But that's not strictly true. Even though it would look less fuller at the bottom, having those like extra layer, like not a short layer but like a mid layer, gives you a lot of body. So that's what I did last time, and I showed him pictures, but of course, being me, I deleted those screenshots very soon after. Although now I'm thinking about it, isn't there a screenshot board on Pinterest? See, this is how smart it is. I'm sure there is. Like if I type in screen, girl, there is. Oh, but it hasn't got my screenshot saved. Oh, maybe it stopped doing that. Okay, never mind. I gave Pinterest a little bit too much credit for a whole minute then. But I have like a hair goals board, and some of these I've added recently, but I'm just gonna like scroll through and you can see some example. How am I gonna do this? There we go. You can see some examples of like what I'm putting on it. I have like a board for honestly everything. It's a little bit much, but let me show you the Sabrina Carpenter hair first. I used to have a fringe at one point. Can you see that? I don't really know if it's fixing. It's fixing on me. Oh, there we go. But I kind of want to do that, but my thing is I don't want the curtain bangs to be so short because I will then just want to pin them back, because last time I had my fringe I wanted to just pin them back. So I think I need to tell him to do it a little bit longer so that like the shortest piece maybe hits my cheekbone. Also, can we talk about Sabrina Carpenter's blush? Absolutely magnificent. But then yeah, I don't know, like I really love this because I think it's a really good depiction of like what I want. Is giving side bang with like curls or like waves that add body in the center, and then the longer length will like be able to transform into a C or S curl. So I think I could show that. Also, how cute does she look? Absolutely stunning. What? This one, they're saying haircut for chubby face with bangs. Girl, from which angle is her face chubby? It's absolutely not. She looks stunning. Oh, I want my hair to be able to tie up and look like that. Can you see the hair? Like, oh, yeah, the one where she's got her hair tied up. And I just need that. So I guess these are my reference pictures that I can show. Oh, Jessica Alba. See, she knows what she was doing like way back when. She's on like one of those late night shows there, and she just knew what she was doing. Yeah, but good thing about Pinterest is if you like a picture and then you click on it and then you can go down and see more that are similar. So I think that I might just go and show him this and like hope. See, look, even when Sabrina Carpenter ties it up, look how absolutely gorgeous she looks. Stunning, beautiful, out this world, can't even relate. Yeah, so you can just look at like other people's pictures. I want to keep like quite a bit of length. My hair's grown quite a lot recently, so I really like that. I will show you. So these are like my current like shorter pieces, and you can see like the shortest bit's actually down here, but it originally used to be the shortest bit's here. Actually, it used to be like up here, so that's a considerable amount of length. It's been about 6 months or so since I chopped it, and then even on the ends, like I have like hairs that are splitting in like 4 or 5 places, like, so it's not just a split end, it's like a whatever you call it when it splits like 4 or 5 times. So I'll probably get like 3 or 4 inches chopped off that, just really cut off the dead bit, and should be good. Yeah, ਹੋਰ मैं की कहना सी एक तो मैनू चेता भुल जाता है। गल तो यह है कि मैनू पहला सोचना चाहिए कि मैं की कहना है तो की नहीं कहना है, तो फिर मैनू बोलना चाहिए, नहीं तो मैं इत्थे बैठी करती रहनी है, and there's no point. Can you see my plants over there? Are they over there? Yeah, I'm really trying for them to grow. I'm really, fingers crossed, that they grow. So I'm gonna be going to Drayton Manor tomorrow. It says it might rain, it says it might not rain, so I need to get my outfits out for that. I'm gonna watch something. What else I want to say? I don't know why in my head I got not a nursery rhyme, a tongue twister. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I don't know why that got in my head then. Yeah, so basically I need to get my things out for tomorrow. I'm probably not going to take this camera because then I have to look after it. So I'm just going to take this, aka my phone. Yeah, so I'm gonna check the weather, do my nighttime business like skincare and stuff, and then I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm a little tired. Probably not going to go to the gym tomorrow. We're leaving the house at 9. That's not that early, but still. Talking to yourself is actually pretty hard because you've got nobody to bounce off like your own conversation. Because like normally, like if you're with, like when I'm with my cousins or with my friends or like whatever, it's like they'll say something that will trigger me to say something, which will trigger them to say something, and it's like a nice little ping pong back and forth. But coming up with conversation, like I love some me time, but sometimes I don't know. I think I'm going to like have to create like a list of like things that I want to speak about. So yeah, this was a little quick nightly FaceTime vibe. I don't know how regularly I'm going to do this or like how I'm going to do this. I kind of really want there to be a filter on this that kind of looks like retro or like FaceTimey old school. I need to figure out how to do that though. Canva is currently my bestie in those situations. I have quite a lack of content now because I've brushed past all of the other stuff that I've been working, like all the other videos, so now I don't really have anything. The only video that I've got left to edit is the Get Ready With Me Punjabi intro and Doja Cat, and then I guess this, but this doesn't really need editing because I'm trying to do like no edits. Yeah, so I guess that's everything for today, and see you soon.